Walk into any gym and you see all the training tools at their disposal there, and not many are as easy to use or as convenient, though, as kettlebells. Fitness expert Brenda Gonzales is here from Gold's Gym showing us some different ways that you could approach using 2 kettlebells in your workout.
Yes.
Because you've been in before where we show the 1 kettlebell, we do the swings, we do the pulls, the shoulders, but this is a little bit different. You were just showing me a couple, I guess, exercises there to help stabilize.
Yes, it helps you with your stabilizer muscles. These are different than your normal traditional dumbbells because you're controlling the momentum and also activating your core stabilizer muscles.
And when you were doing the push-ups when we went to the break, you made it look very easy. But when you come over here and you look at it, we were talking about it when you were doing that. If you don't mind doing that again real quick, that it forces you to slow down because you could simply break your wrists if you speed it up. I mean, it's one way to do it.
You have to do a slow and controlled movement with these because as soon as you start going fast, then the kettlebell can go sway back and forth and it can cause injuries. So form and stabilization is very key.
And I was just talking about, I said, oh yeah, but can you do, I was talking about different types of exercises that you could do there, and I was thinking about, okay, you're doing everything down on the ground for it, but you said, no, there's some other ways that you can use them too.
Yes, this is called a bottoms-up press. What it does is going to incorporate your forearm strength and grip strength, and what you're going to do, you're going to alternate pressing up. So you got to do slow and controlled, because the minute you start doing fast, then the kettlebell
hit you in your face.
Exactly. So you got to make sure your grip is tight.
All right, and that's how it's working. So if you show them again, you've got great forearms to show this. This is where you're building up all those other muscles right there. So it's perfect for building up that, and great for handshakes too.
Yep, slow and controlled movement. So that's going to allow you to help you press it up.
So 2 exercises in once. I mean, not only are you working your shoulders and your arms, but you're also working your forearm strength right there too, for your grips.
And also it's working your core as well because you want to stabilize yourself. So it could sway you back and forth. So it's going to incorporate different muscles.
There's one other exercise that you were doing too. We were talking about.
So we have.
It was impressive.
Well, we have the 2 kettlebell swing.
Right.
So we're going here and then popping your hips through. Now you're creating momentum and stabilizing it and controlling it as well. So you're incorporating different muscles here as opposed to just using dumbbells where you can isolate different muscles.
Working the legs and then basically everything from the waist up on that exercise right there. All right, Brenda Gonzales right there. Now, of course, he'll be back to talk about benefits of using kettlebells for your lower body. So we just warmed up a little bit there. We're going to show you all the lower body. All right, we are back with fitness expert Brenda Gonzales from Gold's Gym, and we've been talking about kettlebells and the benefits of using them as opposed to dumbbells. We did an upper body workout. Now we're going to work on the lower body. First of all, the difference between kettlebells and dumbbells. Why would you choose one over the other?
Well, kettlebells and dumbbells are fairly different. With the kettlebells, here, it's almost like a cannonball look.
Yep.
So the ball is going to be swaying back and forth, so it requires use of the stabilizer muscles to keep your body intact and keep you from swaying back and forth as well.
They're not cheap. In fact, kettlebells are a little bit higher than dumbbells when it comes to the price points. So when you do get a set, you kind of want to work as much as possible with them.
Yes, and it incorporates, allows you, especially for people that are really busy, kettlebells are great for a high-intensity workout, so spend less time in the gym, but same amount of calorie burn.
Okay, so legs. Earlier you showed us some great exercises for working upper body, and now let's show some legs.
Now legs, this is called a suitcase deadlift. So you're holding it just like you're carrying 2 briefcases along your side or shopping bags whatsoever. Okay. So you come down here, shift your hips back.
Or a purse, like my mother's purse. My goodness. All right.
So you come down here.
And you're just simply going down. You're keeping the weights even with your lower portion of your legs.
Yes, so you're just following your legs down, extending up through your heels. You're pushing through there. So you're working your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings on that one.
All right, what else?
Now, another one is a kettlebell front squat. So this is called a rack position. Okay. So what you want to do, especially people who have lower back issues, this is great to do a front-loaded squat as opposed to a back-loaded squat.
And what's the difference? Just because of where the weight is actually located?
Yeah, the back-loaded squat puts a lot of pressure on your lower back, so people with a lot of lower back problems, I recommend doing a front-loaded squat. Okay. So you hold it here, keep your elbows here, squat down, and press up. You want to keep your elbows up, so as soon as you keep them down, you don't want them to fall over, so you want to keep them here.
You're locked in. Your knuckles right against touching each other. Okay,
exactly.
Good. And we're talking about the traditional doing 15 of each one, maybe 3 sets each?
Yeah, range from 15 actually to 30 reps, depending on the weight and your fitness level. Okay. As well.
All right, last one, you gave this a little. This is a little bit more difficult than the previous 2.
Yes, this one is actually a stiff-legged deadlift holding with 2 kettlebells. So you'll lean forward here, and you want to go slow, touch, and come back up. So this requires a little bit of bounce, and put all the pressure on that one hamstring.
So the primary muscle that you're working is the hamstring that's down.
Yes.
Okay, but you're still working a whole lot with the other leg that goes up.
Also, you're keeping your body in line to keep your lower back stabilized as well, and your core, because if your core's not tight, you're gonna end up swaying back and forth. So that way it keeps everything tight here.
Earlier, I was giving you a hard time because you made burpees look so easy while doing this. And so you got to show us real quick. We have just a couple seconds. Show us. This is not an easy exercise. Brendan Gonzales did it like it was no big deal at all. But you can crack your wrists on this. You can smash your face. Don't smash your face, but let's see how you do this.
Slow and controlled movement here. Push up and jump.
There you go, right there. This is why he's the fitness expert, and he's doing a great job. Thank you, Brendan Gonzales from Gold's Gym. We appreciate it.